نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Attending parties is permissible with some conditions. Number one, it should be Sharia compliant. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a deen in which we have got guidance on everything. How do we dress up? How do we mix with people? We cannot be in a place or in a state which would displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But as a human being, we are weak, so we wouldn't commit sins. But that's doing involuntarily, unwillingly, not knowingly sometimes, or just getting more sidetracked by the insinuation, by the whispers, rather than actively going to disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, thinking about disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's obviously a very bad state to be in. But a Muslim who submits to the authority of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and that of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he must make it a point of never committing anything which is displeasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not just how you behave, but also the people that you hang around with behave. So in a gathering or in a party that you're going to attend, there must be a decorum to be followed. Number one, there should be no mixed gathering. Men and women together. Adult boys and girls mixing together, sitting together, chatting with each other. Clothing is not Sharia compliant, so they are not wearing the clothes that would cover their aurah properly, their nakedness. There shouldn't be any music. There shouldn't be any pictures. They shouldn't be involved in any haram activity. For example, touching, shaking hands with non-mahram. Likewise, some parties have alcohol served. Even if a Muslim doesn't get involved in any of that, he is not supposed to be in a place where the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are violated. Because when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is unhappy, you could be the subject to that wrath or anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And how could we love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yet do things which are displeasing to Him? Being part of that is actually, even if you don't get involved and be in that party, that means that you are condoning it. You are okay with it. Clearly you can't feel bad about it. That's why you're there. If you felt bad about that, you wouldn't have gone to that party. If you are in that place and yet Allah's laws are violated, it means that you haven't got any love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rather, you love yourself more than anything else. It's the whims and the desires. It's my wish and I want to and I feel like. And Allah says in the Quran, أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهُ. Have you seen the one who has taken his own desires and whims to be his Lord? Rather than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they worship themselves, their desires, their thoughts. I feel like doing it by my craving to do something. That shouldn't be the deriving force. Rather, we should be looking at whether this action of mine is going to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or displease Him. Is it going to make me come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or push me away? That should be our goal. So to attending any gathering or any party or any get together where these harams are being committed, we cannot be part of that because we are silently involved in it, even if our presence is only mere presence without getting involved in any of that. Like sitting on a side, just observing it, even that is not allowed. To be in that party, your presence considered to be you approving it. Your silent or tacit approval of that activity means that you are not on the party of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is not Hizbullah. This is not Allah's party, as Allah says in the Quran. This is Hizb Shaitan. The Shaitan whispers and insinuates, and we just stick to what Shaitan guides us to, rather than Allah's commands, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's way. So it is not at all permissible for people to go and attend those parties, be it arranged by the school, your workplace, your family. If there is any haram being committed, like music, mixed gathering, photography, video filming, any of that extravagance, we cannot be there. We should abandon that place. And going actively, knowingly that there would be all those haram, that suggests that you've already decided to go against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that's not at all appropriate for believers. May Allah give us tawfiq to understand and practice upon Sharia. Our fun, inshallah ta'ala, will be there in Jannah. Restrict yourself and restrain yourself. These limitations that we have as Muslims, obviously many other nations don't. They're quite free and they enjoy a lot. But this world is a paradise for them. Our paradise, inshallah ta'ala, is in the life hereafter. So work for that. The believers must work for the life hereafter through pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah give us all the tawfiq.